I want to give a huge thank you right now to one of our staunchest supporters. That would be your dad, the squid. No, I don't want to see what happens in the sequel before playing the game. Game. Legacy of Game. I was talking to my friend, Kain. Anyway, your dad, the squid, they have just subscribed for 13 months. That's a year and 1 month. So from the bottom of my heart, which would be, my heart is here, so the bottom, you can't see it. It's lower. From the bottom of my heart, I didn't mean to flip you off. I'll use this finger. From the bottom of my heart, the itty bitty part of it, the tiny part at the bottom where, like, I guess there's a cup where all the good feelings gather. Thank you, your dad, the squid, for subscribing for 13 months. You're keeping us going. Everyone who subs, everyone who is a part of the Patreon, everyone who donates.
There is a magical...
No, shit, this is... we're starting from the beginning.
Away, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Copenhagen?
Oh no. They're glad to know where the bottom of my heart
I am
is.
of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left. Cold of heart and
soul. Okay, we're not going to start from the beginning, but we are going to see if we can last longer. It's a Mutant League Football Legacy of Kain edition. Bones Jackson at the 10, at the 20. Well, we're going to do a 24-hour stream where I just do this. I see how long can Kain last. Oh, they keep adding more men to the field. But Kain's a wily one. He's a wily one. This is the whole stream. This is it. No, shit. I looked away. Which is to say my eyes rolled back in my head. I think that might be a Tourette's thing. I don't know. I have so much stuff wrong with my brain. I will say, if you've been following me on social media, you've been knowing some of my health problems I've been having, which why I haven't been streaming a lot lately. It's because my health problems are keeping me from completing my commission work in a timely manner, and everything just kind of back-ended and snowballed. But essentially, that door is open. I was gonna head for that door. Was that door always open? Okay.
I awoke to...
No. You didn't. Oh. That was the stream. That was all of it. Someone said Legacy, you can't touch this. Anyway, I will let you know that my health problems, I think, have abated, to borrow a term from Kain. I think I was getting fucked up because my ADHD medicine was just really fucking me up. So I've weaned myself off the meds. And I know it's a bad thing when someone says they're off their meds, but whatever. But I've weaned myself off my ADHD meds, and I'm going to see how far I can go with that. But so far, the tremors have gone away. The problem was the medicine was making me watch the film Tremors over and over again. You could say that it was a gross condition, or you could say it was a Michael Gross condition. I'm so clever. So, the last game, we killed Nuff Raptor. And we were told that we got to go to Malak's. Malak is to the east of Nuff Raptor's retreat. Malak, you'll remember, is the dude in the very beginning. Malak! Who got turned into a sentient suit of armor because some Yoda-looking dude showed up and killed Santa Claus. Thorb says, Blinkless Bloman. I'm here for the omen. Now I know what you're thinking. Chris, you should just smash that. And I did. I thought the rain would no longer hurt me because the blood enhances or some shit like that. Give me that. Give me that people juice. Human bug juice. Here we go. Hey, everyone let me know how we sounding today. How's the audio? Can you hear my air conditioner? I have adaptive noise reduction on. Hopefully that takes care of it. Is that a cave?
Flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your magic energy recovers more quickly, for our blood enhances.
Can you hear the game? Oh, God, I'm having one of those bad allergy days again. It's every day of my life is a bad allergy day. I just turned into an Australian. Okay, Dee Dee says the audio sounds fine. Hello, I'm Duel from New Legacy Inc. and every day of my life, my allergies are bad. This is the only Australian accent I can do.
Do not be greedy, vampire. You have had your fill.
I like the black blood, though. It's not good for my health. Oh, you made me spill! What a jerk. Give me some sweet power-ups. You hear a click? I heard a click. Now, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've played this, both in terms of, like, since I've last played this game to completion, since we last streamed. But I want to say there was a few more of these big obelisks in town. There we go. Kain's is a jolly old fellow. He loves to laugh. Thought there was a switch over here. I guess there's not. Looks like I'm in a laboratory from Heroes of Might and Magic. Hey, lady. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's what you get. Okay, there. Where was it? Is it over here? Should be a hidden switch. Don't think there's a hidden switch. Never mind. Is that all the house had? It kind of sucks if it's true. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I guess that's it. I need to find a better way to read the chat during streams. I think that's one thing I really suffer from. Dang it. Dang it, they're gonna push me back to the other level. Ah, the double. The twofer. Because, like, I watch other streamers and they're able to keep up with their chat fairly well. I wonder, do they just watch the game in the playback feed? Which would be really weird for me, instead of watching it from the source feed. Did I go in this cave? Yeah, I did. I went in this cave.
Come, drink from us.
Years ago, word reached us of a strange pestilence that had laid siege to a few remote villages far east. But the rumors failed to prepare us for the horror that was the plague. Worms and maggots fed upon his festering skin. The scent of tainted blood seeped through the wounds upon which they feasted. Pity. Such a waste. Good blood gone bad.
A man just died, Kain. Show some respect.
Corhagen, my home. The finest city in all of Nosgoth, rich in vanity and conceit. I had no delusions as to the welcome I would receive.
Ralden wants to see Kain drink the Kool-Aid Man. Someone on DeviantArt's bound to do that. And if not, you can find some pretty good commission prices. Commission me!
Even
I will draw
your
Rule 34 Kain
well-being.
drinking the Kool-Aid while buying Wonder Bread.
Death and disease stalked these streets. Bodies lay, most in the very spots in which fate had taken them. A perfect homecoming.
I'm dark and edgy. So I was wondering this, how many years was Kain in hell? Because when I first played this game, as a youngin', they make it seem like he's there for like a minute. Like he wakes up in hell, and then Mortanis is like, hey, let's get you to be a vampire instead. That'd be cool. I was in reboot. That was nasty. I really apologize. Excuse me. But like, whoa, what the fuck? Is he playing a flute? Looks like that episode with Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Gets the magic flute and it turns into the Green Man and he dances around. I think it's the episode with the furry convention. Oh, talk about old cartoons that sound like a psychopath. It's fucking Pied Piper with his 2 naked bodyguards. I think they're supposed to be zombies. Or maybe some kind of ghoul. I'm gonna drink their Kool-Aid. Eh, how you like that? I like that, motherfucker. Yeah, you turned to salt. Anyway, but as I got older, I think I realized, like, no, Kain would have had to be there in years when you take into account, like, all the stuff that happens while he's in hell. Yeah, at some point, yeah, Varalden points out in the chat that he has his own mausoleum. Which I don't know. I mean, they don't necessarily start building your mausoleum when you die, do you? Don't you have that, like, pre-prepared, like your family plot or something? Can I knock these doors down?
They Victus!
Never mind. Whoa. Guys, come on.
Victus! They Victus!
The thing about Legacy Kain is you don't have to fight anyone if you don't want to. I take that back. I take that back. That was a dumb mistake on my part. Yeah, this guy. That's good.
They Victus!
Wrong thing to use. Hit him with that triple. Delicioso.
They Victus!
And I'm back at the full health, just like that. Ugh, I am going to have to farm some power-ups at the Soul Forge after this. Got him! When am I doing the Wizardry 1 through 7 marathon? I've never played Wizardry. far as old games that I've been playing in my off time, I've been playing some Heroes of Might and Magic 3 recently, when I get a moment to myself, just a few turns. And I've been thinking about Arcanum. I bought it on GOG and I've been playing through it in my own time, and I'm seeing if that's maybe something that people would want to see me stream. I know that the Daggerfall stream kind of ended abruptly, but you know that's not who I wanted to hit. Come on, man. Okay, we're gonna have to burn a heart. Magic rune! Wish I had a magic zoom. Comes preloaded with every song by will.i.am.
Invoking this spell cloaks me under a protective aegis. Whatever spell is cast at me will be reflected back at the caster, leaving me unharmed. It will only last for a short time, however, before leaving me vulnerable once more.
With this spell, y'all can't do shit. Fuck you. I'm Kain. From the Colhagen legacy of Kains. This would be a great place to grind for experience if this game had experience. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you be. You win. Well, this is why the people have plagues. They've been freaking storing leeches in their drinking water. Kain's last name is Blood Omen. See how many people? We got 7 viewers right now. We're gonna bump those numbers up. I know my streams probably give you secondhand embarrassment. And you don't want to tell your friends. You don't want to retweet. You don't want to say, hey, I'm in the chat, come check me out. Whoa, it's a friar. And he's trying to fry me! That's where we get the name. This is the Bible. It's a good book. Let me read you a psalm. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. This is my trick Bible. Chris Angel gave it to me. Like the name implies, he's an actual angel. That's Chris Angel. But I've killed several people, and I apologize for that. Sorry. You are a vampire, though. I guess I lucked out. Normally, it's like a small child. The grieving parents have said small child, and I'm like, oopsie doodle, trick Bible. I throw it out, but it was a gift from Chris Angel. Chris Angel gives you a gift, you don't throw it out. He'll turn you into some kind of vole or a shrew. He has actual powers. You're telling me he does all that stuff but turning like coins into smaller coins without actual magic? You are preposterous. What? Are these ghostly shadow slime women? Because they have the same slap animation when they get to full... Maybe I'm just crazy, because it looks like they're slapping. Are you slime slapping? Oh, it's a vampire. Fuck. Wait, I'm a vampire. We should get along. Dude, I'm also a vampire. Dude, we should like fucking hang out or something, man. You made me do that. I wanted to hang out. You were being a prick. Stop all this vampire on vampire violence. Play Victus. I hate these dudes. You're like my least favorite enemy on all PlayStation games. And that's, I mean, you got to compare them to like the children in Silent Hill at the abandoned elementary school. Unlike the functioning elementary school in Silent Hill. What am I talking about? I'm fucking crazy. Oh, did you see that? You and all your friends. Everyone. None of you are going on summer vacation this year. You don't fuck with me. I'm Kain. Of the world famous legacy of Kains. Shit. Don't fuck with me. My mom wrote Uncharted. You know what? I'm not fast enough. Let's get the fuck out of here. Whee! Damn it. Man. Line it up. Line it up. Whee! Why is there ice? Okay, werewolf's not gonna help there. We gotta hit him with some magic. Oh, you're a big tough boy. You take 3 hits, like big tough boys. Everyone in the chat, how you doing today? How's everyone doing? What are some classic games you want? Actually, is the chat visible?
Lower forms of undead fall swiftly to deception. With the bone armor, they are not as eager to challenge me.
That would make a lot of sense, Kain, if you weren't also a vampire. Okay, never mind. Busy day. Well, I hope it eases up for you, Dee Dee. And it looks like the chat is working. That's good. I just don't get a lot of messages. No, but like, Kain's already a vampire. Is there like some kind of skeleton prejudice where skeletons will attack anything that isn't a skeleton? I always assumed there was like a hierarchy, like a loose hierarchy amongst the undead, where like vampires were pretty close to the top, maybe vampires and liches, depending on what realm of fantasy thou happens to be in. But Kain is like, no, skeletons fucking hate anyone who's not a skeleton. Which means it means they're also not under the thrall of a wizard or something. These are just skeletons who will attack any other skeleton on sight. Oh, see, now this dude wants to be my friend.
Help me, kind sir.
But, fuck you, buddy.
Help me, kind
Which means,
sir.
if Mortanius really wanted this quest to go easier, he would have turned me into a skeleton other than vampire. Just putting it out there. I'd have less resistance, I'd feel. I'd have more help, because apparently these skeletons are super down to help out any other skeleton. God damn it, no! Shift keys, you fucker! No, my game! There we go. That's why when you make a video game, you should never have shift be one of the buttons that you hit over and over again. Hold down shift to run, that's fine. You're not gonna tap it over and over. You don't have to tap it like the faster you tap shift in a first-person shooter, you don't run faster. It's not Red Dead Redemption and you're spamming the X button. But in this game, to cast a spell is shift. And I forgot to turn off sticky keys. That's on me, but still. God, it looks so stupid with the bone armor. I don't want to go down here. Everyone's sick.
This cleanses my body of any dangerous poisons. Quite useful with all the filth I find myself surrounded by.
Were you using filth as a euphemism, Kain? I already said the skeletons are prejudiced. Kain, are you prejudiced against skeletons? Maybe that's the reason they attack him. Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me if Kain was a bit bigoted towards skeletons. See, I thought they just fought because, you know, for business reasons.
A medley of death and evisceration. Let fate choose my enemy's demise.
We couldn't come up with more cool ways to kill people, so this is like a random... It's like a Mario Party dice. I wonder, why is Monty Moore playable in Mario Party? Curious. Why him, and not Boshi, the blue Yoshi? Oh, come on in, son. I see you found the bug juice. Just go ahead, get yourself a cup.
Victor!
No, why are you drinking me? We got that whole big giant skull of bug juice.
Victor!
Oh, Faith and Bagara, that was a terrible thing you done. A terrible thing you done, Kain. Drinking me instead of all this bug. The bug juice is going to waste, Kain. Ah. Oh. I can't believe you did that, Kain. The big forest I can't even go through. Did Bugs Bunny come through here and, like, flip the signs around? Because that's weird to have a sign telling you where to go, and it's like... should be pointing up, not this way, because, unless they're trying to say that's the forest. Like, that is a forest. I mean, I can't blame them. I take it back. That is a forest I'm looking at. That's a bunch of trees. Hey, check out this forest. Don't go in it, though. Just look.
Malek's bastion, perched defiantly on the mountaintop, black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
Malek's bastion, I'm Diva. Raziel, if you pick Hanzo, I swear to God. Trees. It's that thing up there. I know I'm supposed to go here. Is that... I think that's where I am. But one did go here. Thou shalt not fall. Cry, little sister. Thou shalt not fall. Cry for your brother. It's a good movie. It's also about vampires. Check it out. Lost Boys. DVD and Blu-ray. Amazon.com. Maybe it's on Netflix. Probably not. Google is Lost Boys on Netflix. Wait, I don't have any voice-activated robots. What am I doing? One of you Google and see if Lost Boys is on Netflix. Or fuck it, torrent it. Who cares? Joel Schumacher just died recently, right? If so, fuck it. Google torrent Lost Boys.
I know you are here, demon. The stench of death clings to you.
I really shouldn't wear the bone armor. Apparently it smells.
The interior was as cold and sterile as the snow outside, with empty suits of armor and sharp, cruel steel lining the walls.
So one thing I don't like about this game, I don't like the floor textures. No one would put these little floor textures to say, hey, I'm Malik and this is my house. Like, imagine you walk in and you just have a large picture of, 2 pictures of yourself, one of which is you dying, apparently. I mean, I don't seem like a dickhead, but Malik, bro, that's a little goddamn ridiculous. Computer, generate Lost Boys. Oh, and this is a reminder, as with all streams.
Are but shadows of my skill, child.
Am I a demon or a kid? You gotta pick. Also, I did not expect Malik to talk like this. He looked like a big beefy dude. And yet he talks like Cobra Commander. I was once a man. These guys don't fucking fall. Holy shit. Oops, wrong spell. Happy accidents, I guess. Color Gaming says hello. Yes, maybe that is the way. I can't. See, I can't do voices if I have the headphones on because I need to be able to hear myself do them. Yes, my beast man, it is I, Skeletor. Grey Skull will be mine. So something kind of like that, I guess, is caused by like a damaging of your vocal cords. What do you do on Christmas? Do you get in fights? But I like fights. Fights are fun. I fucking love that. The He-Man Christmas special.
The towering metal structure gave birth to these wraiths. I could hazard only a guess at its function. Fusing the souls of long-dead warriors to their armor so that they may do battle once again. Life without blood? What a travesty.
God, Kain is all about being a vampire. He's really leaning into it.
Best me, Kain. Do not worry. Your challenge will not go unmet.
It's funny. A week ago, I wasn't that into blood, and now it's all I can think about. That's why I bought Blood on GOG for $5, and I play it on local area network with my best friend Chris. It's a great game. I might even like it more than Doom. Which is preposterous to say, but it's the truth. I just love blood. Okay. I get it, you want me to use this thing, because it just gave me that thing.
Your undeath does not make you immortal, vampire.
Thanks for letting me know. That's good to know. That's a good thing to know. I assumed it did. I think I might be immortal, though. Just between you and me, because if I die, I can just load a save. And I think there's like an in-game explanation for why I can save my game. So I think I might actually be immortal, dude. You ever watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? It's kind of like that. If I die, I'll just be like, hey, guess what? Boo! Start over again. Next day. The previous day. Fuck you, buddy. Ah, this is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. They want me to go woof. So, woof. There we go. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. Yeah, you turn into a pile of goo. You do that. You don't even got blood. What a travesty. What a Travis McElroy. What a Travis Barker dipping his goddamn fries in Sprite.
Slay the slayer of vampires, have you?
Do you want to listen to Slayer? Why not? I like them. What do you mean they suck? What do you listen to? Frickin' Striper?
My eyes yearned from lack of contrast. My mouth ached for want of blood. In this cold wasteland, food was scarce, and my hunger grew.
Shit. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Kain. Kain, how is the contrast now? It was like a 1.6. It's now at a full 2. On both. Is that... Are your eyes feeling any better now that the contrast? Lower? You sure? Because you were just... I mean...
My eyes yearned from lack of contrast.
Those are your words.
Ached for want
Those
of
are
blood.
your words.
In this cold wasteland, food was scarce, and my hunger grew.
Well, you packed a bunch of hearts. Okay. I think he wants me to fix the content. He wants me to return the contrast back. Okay.
The guards at the gate offered no resistance. They were frozen solid, and dead as they stood, their flesh welded to the cold metal of their armor.
That's why you need to unionize. Unionize and get a good pair of thermal underpants if you're going to be a guard in Malik's Bastion. That's what I've learned today. Oh, should have been a wolf. Oh, what? That cost me like a single point of damage. Fucking steel samurais are everywhere. Guess what, asshole? Ah, damn it. That's... I was hoping I'd look smarter than that. Goodbye. I don't wish to fight you. I'm a pacifist now. Why am I still wearing the bone armor? I don't think it has any, like, pluses for me. Haha, fuck your arrows. Wait, what? Oh, fuck, these giant hush puppies. Fuck it, I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. God, I'm eating all my hearts in this dungeon. Oh, do the hush puppies not hurt you if you're shielded up? That's cool. That's good to know. Whoa, whoa. Wow. Uh-oh. What? It's a good thing Malik, the dude who hates my guts and fucking hates vampires, just keeps vials of blood. Just kind of hanging around. I feel like I'm shitting on this game too much. I really do like this game. This is one of my favorites growing up, and from one of my favorite, like, all-time favorite franchises. That just sucked. That what just happened right there. But what the fuck are these things even supposed to be? I get the wall sconces that are throwing arrows. But like, what are these large balls? I can understand if they were on chains or something, but it's like, you use your magic for this? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck off. I'm not gonna fight you, you don't even have blood.
A corpse held court on a tattered throne, grinning malignantly at me through blackened teeth.
It is not often that a man sees his own corpse. It is a sobering experience. But I am far less interested in my own corpse than I am in yours. Prepare yourself, vampire!
So here's where I think there's a little bit of disconnect between the game and the cutscene. Because in the very opening cutscene, Malik is naked except for a loincloth, and they turn his body into bones and his soul goes into the suit of armor. And Malik also wasn't a king, he was just like a knight. It was like the protector of the circle or some shit. Whose body is that? Because it's wearing clothes and it's sitting on a throne. And Malik makes it sound like it's his body. Did they turn him to a skeleton? And then they were like, we should probably, I feel weird, let's probably put clothes on it. And then Mortanius is like, oh, we should put him on a chair, that would be funny. Why do I talk like this? That's not how Mortanius talks. We should put him on a chair, it would be really funny. Like, he comes home and his own dead body is sitting in his big chair. It's a nice little, like a little extra fuck you. I'm really mad. Because of him, like, half of my friends are dead. Fuck him. I don't care if it hurts his feelings. It's meant to. I can't do a good Tony J. I'm not even gonna try. This is how Tony J talks now. I'm Tony. Oh, hey, it's Malik. What's up, dude? You got a fucking naginata? You watching Inuyasha? I don't think this dude likes Inuyasha. He's not. I would have been like, hell yeah, dog. But he's just like, no, I'm gonna swing this around and hit you. Nice ninja weapon you got there, you fucking idiot. What was that? What was that show? Was it Samurai War or Shogun Warriors? It's the guy Anubis, and he'd always go, "Quake with fear!" when he attacked. That's what you look like, Malik. You look like the shitty Shogun Warrior toys. Yeah, I know the armor would pop on and off because they had magnets, but they were still made of cheap plastic. And that's what you are. You're not even the figure underneath. You're just the armor with the magnets in it. I could stick you to a fridge. And you'd have to just learn to live with it, you putz. Malik, you are telegramming your attacks. Who taught you how to fight, dog? You are bad at this. I've said Vivictus like 30 goddamn times. Okay, let's change the strategy. Let's change the strategy. Pop, pop. Woozle wuzzle. Dick, dip, Dibbity dog. Fuck off, Malik, please. I am begging you, dude, to just fuck off. Is the mace just not a weapon that works good against him? Because, like, it would make sense that mace, like, you'd want a bashing weapon for a dude who's made of armor. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Iron sword.
Fuck it. Classic. Oh, black, gold, and red. The classic look. Not that fucking white and red that makes me look like a member of the Swiss Guard. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Oh! Oh! He's a ghost! He's a ghost! Oh, wait, I already knew that. I knew he was a ghost. I knew that because I saw the cutscene, and also when I came in here, he had a diagram on the floor saying like, "Hey, look, I can do this. Check out this cool trick." Yeah. Also, I saw a skeleton on the way in here. He made sure to point that out. I don't know why I was shocked. I'm embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed, if I'm gonna be honest. Get fucked on. Hey Malik, why don't you get fucked on already? Where are you going? Oh fuck! He's using an After Effects plugin. Get the fuck out of here! No.
Havoc and malice.
Okay.
Their presence in my hands keeps me from employing magic. Yet rest assured, they do little to hamper my relish for slaughter.
I like relish. There's nothing like relish on a good dog. Okay. I'm going to mix it somehow, but I'm going to have rat burgers and then followed with Kain going, relish. And put rat. That's gonna be a new. That's gonna be a new alert. It's just Kain with a hot dog with relish. I don't know why I find that so funny.
'Twould seem Malik's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
'Twould. Bat time. Let's go talk to Ariel, I guess. What? There we go. I'm a bat. Cheep, 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 cheep. I mostly eat bugs and fruit. Cheep, cheep, cheep.
Ah, the Lord returns empty-handed. Does the Seraphim elude you?
Hey, fuck you, he's a ghost.
Very well.
Why don't you
Go
fight him?
east of Malik's bastion. The Oracle shall give you aid.
Will the Oracle give me Kool-Aid? Ah, an aid most cool. Why'd I do that? Didn't mean to do that. Didn't want to do that. Bat time again. Bat time, living in the city. There's Malik's Bastion. There we go. Now check this out. You're probably like, but Chris, how are you going to get past? This is how, bitch. Oh, never question me. Yeah! Spin move! Is harder to turn on than anticipated. Someone point out that Kain doesn't use Havoc and Malice in any of their games. There's a good reason. This is very undignified. And it also fucks up the frame rate sometimes. Good news. They add Kain to Dota.
High upon the face of these cliffs, hidden amongst the complex network of caves, the underground sanctity of the wise Oracle of Nosgoth lay sleeping. Perhaps it was time to brave the winds and seek out this oracle from the vantage point of the heavens.
But I had one question. Does he know why children like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh, little vampire, the game grows interesting. But with so many pawns, can you find the true player?
Is it me? Am I the one playing the game? I think it is. I think I am the one playing the game. I think it's me. Don't tell anyone, but I think I'm the true player of Legacy of Kain. I was going to say my own finger. That would have been funny.
Iron sword.
If I did that yet again. Turn the game off when I didn't mean to. Ugh. Burning through these fucking hearts. I know it wants me to go wolf form, but I'm worried that, Oh, never mind. I just clear it like that. I've been playing this for 11 days? Shit. I should have done a charity stream. Polygon should write an article about me. Man plays Legacy of Kain Blood Omen for 11 days straight without sleep or eating. Man also mysteriously dies. Love that. Just love coming into a party and just wrecking the place. This is our cave. Get out.
The human mind is a fragile thing. One minor shock properly timed can render them catatonic and ripe for feeding.
So basically a stun gun. You guys aren't even trying. Come on. Okay, just turn a little. Guys, no. Okay. You throwing him faster isn't going to help. Oh, he gets it. He gets it. He got it. He got there eventually. I'm proud of him. Ooh, I think I bollocksed that one up. 1 second. Oh. We're gonna have a not a charity drive, but we're gonna have some kind of donation incentive to get Chris a new fucking chair. Because my tailbone is just feeling quite shitty right now. Give me your ghost juice. Dang it. Ah, dang, I did it again. Okay, let me...
The mace.
Yeah.
They Victus!
Okay. I think what this wants me to do is to hit all 4 of these guys at once. And I can't. Fuck. Oh, maybe I don't have to do it at once. Maybe I just have to do one at a time.
They Victus!
Okay. I'm wondering. Okay. So I didn't have to kill them all at once.
They Victus!
Give me a kiss. Delicious. Delicious!
They Victus!
Don't you want to step in your friend's puddle? No, you gotta come to me. You gotta come to me.
They Victus!
Okay. I got... Whoa! Okay, fine. You want to be an asshole all your life? That's what happens.
They Victus! They Victus! They Victus!
Delicious.
They Victus!
Yummy. Oh, their guts are all over the place. What even is that?
They Victus!
Does Xenomorph show up here and freeze people? No, you can't smash her open. What?
They Victus!
I'm getting attacked by Aurora Borealis, help! Oh, what are those called? A wisp?
They Victus!
Yeah, sword does a lot more damage. The wiggle ghosts.
They Victus!
So Kain saying Ve Victus. I've always had this thought, but I feel like if you scratch it too hard, it's gonna unravel all of fiction as a construct. But Ve Victus, or some would say, if I was Dan Carlin, probably say Why Victus. That's a saying by one of the tribes that sacked Rome. And it is said, like, in the little parable, the little story of it. What are you supposed to be? Hold on. This fucker has just, this Oogie Boogie. You can't just make things on a computer and not have them be things. Is that the Glub Glow Gab Glab? I think that might be the Glub Glow Glab Glab.
I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love books, and this basement is a true treasure trove. I am the Glub Glow Gabgalab, the schwabble double wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble
I think that might have been him.
Schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber schwab glab. Oh, ha ha ha! Splendid. Simply delicious. Oh, I am the Glub Glow Gabgalab, the schwabble dabble wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble schwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble.
She's probably talking over this so I don't get the stream muted. Oh, I'm recording it so I can upload it later. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Dee Dee brings it up in the chat. That's actually from a religious film that's anti-intellectual. The Glub Glow Gabgalab is disgusting because he reads. And you shouldn't do that. Let's look up some remixes. Did Jerry Terry make a remix?
Delightful. Really delightful. I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love books. And this basement is a true treasure trove. Treasure trove, treasure trove, treasure trove, treasure, treasure.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're supposed to be playing Legacy of Kain. Let's talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We're going to listen to Nazareth next, but right now, this is the Glub Glow Gab Lab. Okay, back to Legacy of Kain. Back to Legacy of Kain. Back to Legacy of Kain. I hit quit. I did it again. No! No, the bid wasn't worth it! Ah! Ah, the bid wasn't worth it. Here's a reminder, Superstar Hotline is still in effect. You can pay new your pets, but also you could pay $10 to talk to Stone Cold Steve Austin or Pinhead. I know Game Ghoul called him Pyramid Head. Game Ghoul was drunk. You could talk to Pinhead from Hellraiser for $10. You can make him say funny things. Ah, the bit wasn't worth it. Hold on. Veralden says they looked at a list of Blood Omen monsters and that monster wasn't on it. Is my copy haunted? Are we the only people to have ever seen that thing before as I walk into Spike's? I am going the wrong way. Is this game haunted? If we go back there and we never see it again, what if that was a being? I don't want to use the G word. I don't want to say ghost. What if that was a real presence from the other side? That found a pinhole-sized tear into our reality, but instead of showing up in our prime reality, the essence, the creature, the being, the life form, instead of seeping into our prime reality from whether you want to say the Black Lodge or the astral plane or whichever, what if he somehow went into my computer? And by killing him, we excised him. He's gone, but that means more could come. Frankly, I'm scared. I'm a little scared because that monster's not on the list. Oh, okay. He's back again. They just forgot to put him on the list. It's fine.
Save Victor!
And that's for not believing in Jesus Christ. And reading books. How dare you?
Save Victus!
That's for reading the work of William Butler Yeats instead of the work of a man I like to call Jesus Christ.
Save Victus!
So anyway, we were talking, this was before the Glub Glub Glab Lab. This was before a lot of things. Both in the terms of the story I'm telling and in history. But before the Glub Glub Glab Lab, there was a man named Vercingetorix of Gaul. I don't remember which tribe was sacking Rome at the time. I don't think it was Vercingetorix. I just like saying his name. Because of all of them, he does have the best name. Like people like to say Attila the Hun, like, oh, it's Attila the Hun. But like Vercingetorix is just fun to say. Even if he does sound like a Mass Effect enemy. So they're sacking Rome. And the guy is told, like, hey, I want so many pounds of gold, and I'll let you live. And so they're bringing the gold, and they're putting on these scales. And someone notices that the scales are rigged. And he bitches. He goes, hey, this is unfair. The scales are rigged, bro. You're making us give you more gold than we agreed upon. And Vercingetorix, or whichever guy it wasn't Vercingetorix. I can tell you it wasn't Vercingetorix. I just like saying his name. Whatever person was conquering Rome at the time was like, Vae Victus! And he threw his sword onto the pile, thus making them have to pay more gold. The sword is 30, 40 pounds. If it's a big sword, I guess. I don't know how much swords weigh. Also, what's with this Yeti? This is my werewolf girlfriend. We're fighting. I killed her. I feel terrible. More glub 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 globs. Swabble double, swabble double, tibble blog blog. So that's where historically we get the term Vae Victus, or Vae Victus or Vae Victus, depending on how you're going to pronounce it. But then it makes you wonder, like, why would Kain say that? Why would Kain know the reference? Because he says it, and then he has to clarify what it means, thus pointing out, oh, this is a foreign language I'm speaking, thus I need to clarify it. But that would mean, that points out that he is speaking a foreign language. Which means not only do they have English in this pretend fantasy universe, they have other languages. And languages and culture are tied. But we're not in a culture that has ancient Rome. We're not in a culture that has England. We're not in a culture that has the tribes of Gaul or or Attila the Hun, or Chinggis Khan. We're in Nosgoth. So you see what I mean when you start like scratching at little things like that? It just blows the whole thing apart. For instance, I think I brought this up in the last stream, but when the orc says, "Look like meat's back on the menu, boys!" We were talking about that scene in Lord of the Rings, and my friend Graham goes, "Why does an orc know what a menu is?" And that just got in this long discussion. How would an orc know what a menu is? They're orcs. They grow up in bogs and pits. And it's like, wait a minute, why do the orcs and the hobbits speak the same language? Wouldn't orcs be speaking some kind of corrupted form of elf? Because they are themselves a corruption of the elfish form. Hmm? Is that where he knows where a menu is? Is knowing what a menu is some kind of, like, knowledge that's hereditary? You know, they did an experiment where they put a baby goat, just a few hours old, on a table. And it was able to tell that it shouldn't fall off the table. But then they put a newborn human on a table, and it crawled to the edge and almost fell off. And it's because human beings don't need to know that information. But goats do. Do orcs instinctively know from a trait that's passed down through their genes what a menu was? Do they have genetic memories of a Pizza Inn that was in Rivendell? No, that wouldn't make sense. Pizza Inns are buffets. They still have a menu, though. If you're ordering out. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get a pillow or something to sit on if I'm gonna stream anymore, because my butt is killing me, and if my butt is killing me, that means my back is gonna be killing me. What is that thing? What are you? Ah! I didn't like that. It was full of green blood. He's also immune to getting stabbed. Great. Something that looks like the Violator from Spawn, who's immune to getting stabbed, just runs up on me and starts swinging wildly. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Of course I'm gonna run away. Saruman the White is very supportive of the Orcish education system. That's a lie and you know it. You think those orcs get an education? Lurtz is like a day old and he's like, go kill that actor who from this day forth will be famous for getting killed in movies. Go start a meme!
A guillotine. Its blade still wet with blood.
Oh, cool.
The shield was newly crafted. Its metal shone brightly in the firelight. The crest, I did not recognize.
It made my teeth shine brightly in the firelight.
I recognize this crest from my youth. 'Tis the sigil of the mighty lion of Willendorf, blood-stained and rusted upon this battered shield. Odd. This armor resembled that of the ward and his minions, yet the steel seemed newly fashioned and untarnished by time.
You know, Willendorf taught me how to play golf.
Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times, infested with the plague of the undead, that the Circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the Circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous Paladin, Malek, protector of the Pillar of Conflict. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed realms. There is no wrath as terrible as that of the righteous.
So wait, vampires get to go to heaven?
I'd read enough. At once, disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum.
Take it with you. Bro, you eat people. You can steal books.
A nobleman? Seeking wisdom? Death has taught you well.
Enough philosophy. I seek answers.
Answers indeed.
I require a
Have them all
halfpenny.
if you have the questions. And what are the questions for these answers? King Atmar, the only hope to defeat the legions of the Nemesis.
The who and the who?
King Atmar, paralyzed by his princess's malaise. King Atmar, the useless. Pray, good sir, what are the questions?
A pox upon your tricks and babble, old man. Answer me this. Who is Malik, and how can I defeat him?
All in time, Sirrah. Yes, time. Unless you master it, it will master you. And now it's time for your answer.
He's a watch salesman.
Malik, defender of the Nine, and last of the Seraphim sorcerer priests. His vanity led to the slaughter of the Circle at the hands of the vampire Vorator. For his failing, his spirit was fused to a hellish set of magical armor. He has allowed no member of the Circle to fall since.
We turned him into a bionicle as
Follow
a joke.
the glow of the Ignis Fatuus to the Termagant Forest.
Ignis Fatuus.
The Ignis Fatuus lights the path to hell, nobleman. Your path. Time, Kain? Next time.
Queer. How did he know my name? And also all that other stuff. Specifically the stuff I didn't ask about. Queer indeed. I was using queer in like the original word. I wasn't assuming things about him.
Through this magic I can stop my enemies in their tracks. Frozen in time, they can do nothing to hinder their own doom. Sometimes I draw out their fate, for the added fear sweetens their blood.
Aw, fuck, gang! He's a liberal! Kain's a liberal! They warned you about him on Twitter. He's the liberals that QAnon have been warning us about. That he likes to spook children and scare them, and it makes their blood taste better. That's why Hillary Clinton got elected. What the fuck is that fucking conspiracy theory called? Spirit cooking or some shit? Ah, there's some kind of chemical the brain makes when it's scared. And that liberals, Chuck Schumer's been injecting children's blood on Halloween. He dresses up like Pumpkinhead, and he jumps out of the bush and goes, go ooga booga, and the children go, ah! And then I saw it in a documentary. It was called Monsters, Inc. DD6 says King Otter. I was thinking that, but didn't say it. That just made me smile. I was like, no one else is gonna find that funny. I should have said it, because apparently DD would have found it funny. King Otter. You'll never guess what his persona is. The Ignis Fatuus lights the path to furaffinity.net, Kain. The path to hell. You go to furaffinity.net and you can see Animal Crossing characters, but they all have very fat asses. And if you complain, you're fat phobic. Shit, I wasn't paying attention and I'm about to die. Shit, and I have Havoc and Malice. I can't use items if I have...
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor!
Yeah, Veralden points out that Ignis Fatuus translates to the flaming fart. What are those things that are shooting thorns at me? Like, what in nature would cause something to do that? What would the point be? Is it a fucking Triffid?
When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks and move swiftly like a shadow fleeing light.
I can see through doors. I can see through wooden doors like my hero, X-Ray Cat. I have a feeling the fur affinity joke I just made might be the one joke that was over the line. Like, people are actually gonna have a talk with me. Like, Chris, come on. Don't be making fun of people's Animal Crossing pornography. It's very important to them. Whee! Can't touch me, I'm made of mist. I'm going oh, shit! They put little vacuum pads on the floor. Let's see. Okay, so some people can hit me in mist form. And others choose not to, I understand. No. That's not the spell I wanted to use, and you know it. Get out of here. I'm gonna memorize what these buttons do one of these days. I promise. Probably the second to last episode, I'll have memorized. We got 6 viewers. 2 people left because of the furry jokes. I'm sorry! I'm not furry phobic. You'd know that if you looked at my hard drive. Kill these ghosts. Die, ghosts! I know people love Vevictus. I like Kain's other catchphrase. Die, ghosts. That's a good one. Ha! Can't slap me, I'm a ghost. Oh, you're also ghosts. Can a ghost slap a ghost? Because if so, then Ariel should be the one to fight Malik, like I said before. It's kind of bullshit that she's not. Go get to it. Take off his stupid bionicle mask and, like, throw it in a lake. That was a fun little diversion.
The Black Forest reigned here. Its kingdom rarely invaded by those that live in the light. But it was called home by this mysterious Vorador. Legend told of a time when Vorador defeated Malik of the Seraphan. If such a man did exist, then he could perhaps be the key to defeating the Ward.
I will head into the Black Forest to get some of that famous ham. Delicious. Get away. Get away from me. I want the ham. I've earned it. Reveal your ham secrets. Hey, what's Kain's favorite video game development group? Mistwalker Studios. It's a good joke. Because I turned to mist. Okay? I was mist! And again! I missed again. That should be worth $30, $40, $50 in donations. Here's Stonehenge. Whatever. I'm inside Stonehenge now. That's cool. Snakeland. Love it. That's all this place is. Dee Dee, if you're still in the chat. Dee Dee. I can't now because there's not a full moon. But I believe this is the secret entrance to Werewolf Island. That if I come back on a full moon, those doors will be open. I might be mistaken. But it's a whole island full of werewolves. I know you like that. She likes werewolves. She's a big werewolf booster. But I don't think she'd want me to go to Werewolf Island, because I'm not going to Werewolf Island to hang out. Just to do battle. To do battle with the wolf, because I'm a vampire. Oh, it's the fart plants. You were right about the Ignis Fatuous fart joke. Those are fart plants. I hate them. Yeah, someone charred their ghoul. Oh shit, the charred ghoul is good. They get to come back. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, fuck this. I'll use a ball of magic. Fuck it. This is not swamp music. Come on, swamp music, you need some drums, some bongos, and like a far-off pan flute. And that one instrument goes. Wrong button.
Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
I can do 20 push-ups. Also, I wasted all my magic on accident casting that spell. I am severely and regrettably fucked. You thought the swamps in Dark Souls were bad. Wait till you come to a swamp where like it just fucking burns if you touch it. Which I guess the swamps in Dark Souls also do that. I take it back. The swamps in Dark Souls are bad. Also, other players aren't going to invade me during this. Hopefully. I mean, I guess people could come in the chat and say mean things about me, which is like being mean. Who the fuck is Mobius? Stop reading ahead. Stop reading ahead of the class. Let's hope I have enough magic to get me. Let me in. Let me in! Too many swings. One too many swings. We're gonna take a quick break ski. Oh, okay, you're talking about a different Mobius. That's good. We're gonna take a quick break ski. And then I'll be right back with some more Legacy of Kain. Probably not gonna go on for that much longer, but I'm really close to Vorador, and I feel like if we can get to Vorador, that's a good stopping point for the night. But I need to get something to sit on because this chair fucking sucks. It's only when I stream. I think it's because I have to lean back a little when I stream. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Watch a fat guy adjust himself live on the internet. So right now my head's just completely cut off like this. I'm going to try. Lord forgive me. Live. On air. Live on air. Live on air. Live on air. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see me attempt the impossible. I will adjust my camera live on air, and let's hope I don't fuck the settings up. Now, you might be wondering, Chris. You have a webcam. You have a webcam. You just got to move it up and down. That's all you got to do. Wrong. I don't have a webcam. I'm using, because I don't have anything else, I'm using my Blackmagic 4K camera hooked into a $100 capture card to get this quality footage that probably is going to come out looking muddy as shit, because for some reason it always looks really good in like the program feed, but then when I actually look at the video playback, it always looks like muddy, murky shit. I don't know. My settings are off. I don't know, whatever. It's shooting in log. I need to find a good LUT to apply. If you don't know what lugs and lots and lorbs are a whole other thing. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. However, because of the way my camera's set up, I had to rig a stand for it out of spare parts. And I'm now going to try and adjust it live on air so that my butt won't hurt more than it normally does. I got a bad butt. Okay. So the trick is I have to twist a knob and pull up while keeping the camera level. Is that too high? Is that too high? Did I do it? It could actually go higher. Could it? Could it actually go higher? Can we get my higher? Okay. Is that too high? That's... now that's the question. Am I too high now? I am, because it's cutting off the bottom of my beard. You want to see all these little hairs. See how my like overnight, I never had white hairs, and overnight suddenly my turn into Santa Claus. Fucking Tim Allen over here. I'm not having sex with Tim Allen. I was not using the word in that manner. I would never have sex with Tim Allen. It's not a homophobic thing. I'm actually bisexual. If Tim Allen was attractive and also not a bad person, maybe I'd fuck Tim Allen. But specifically Tim Allen, I say no. No. You're not my type, Tim. I don't think so, Tim. That was a really good joke. Donate for that great Tool Time joke. And we adjust it one more time. I'll show off pictures of why the fuck this is so hard to adjust at the end of the stream. How about that? How's that grab you? How's that grab you? Chris explains why the fuck his makeshift stand. I think that's good, right? It cuts off a little bit of my headphones, but who gives a shit? You're paying to see this. You're paying to see this face. You don't care about these ugly ass fucking headphones with digital camo. I wish they were just solid black or solid gray. I fucking hate they're PlayStation headphones, but they're the best headphones I could buy. We're taking a break from the game, but we're still chatting. If people are in the chat, if you want to ask me anything, go ahead. I am gonna go run and get a pillow, like I said, but talk about headphones real quick. Let's have the box for these things. Hey, let's do a product review. Product review. Product review time. I don't know if the chat is broke or if this isn't interesting. Everyone in the chat, if you're still here, say something. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Thank you, Dee Dee. I see it now. 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 I see it. Little crease. Little crease in the corner. When you get a crease in your green screen, it manifests as a ghostly apparition. Because it casts a shadow. Okay. Is it gone? It's still there, but so faint. If I didn't point it out, you wouldn't even know it's there. But I did, because I do. Okay, sit up straight. Take some pressure off my tailbone. You let your butt work for you. So, I'm using the Gear Up. I think everything's backwards. Yeah, I think it's going to be backwards because I have the video inverted. These are the Rig 400HS Arctic Camo headphones from Nakon. They're about $40, but I'm going to tell you why I like these headphones. One, this thing pops off, so I can pretend to be Geordie LaForge. And you can find out more about Star Trek Enterprise at your local library. But you don't have to take my word for it. That's always fun. That's always fun to do. Two, this is the big reason I like these headphones. This is like a breathable material that does not cancel out noise. Everyone wants noise canceling headphones. Everyone wants a headphone material that's some kind of faux leather bullshit that makes you all sweaty. But more importantly, it seals around your ear and makes it so you only hear your music and nothing else. The problem is when you're doing a show where you talk a lot and you do character voices, or you're doing a show with other people in the room, or you happen to be so claustrophobic that even the audio sensation of isolation can make you feel trapped. Not the PlayStation game. You don't want headphones that cancel out all noise, because then you can't hear yourself talk and you can't hear what's going on in the room. So I actually want to have a nice ability for audio to bleed in through my headphones. So we're going to go on break now. I'm going to go grab a pillow and then I'll be right back. I can't remember what the break screen is. I have a break screen. Oh, here it is. I found it. Hey, I'm back. So, let's do a product review. This is the mukbang of Kain. These are, I'm going to review some chewy choco chip cookies. And I love the packaging. The packaging of this box is delightful. You got little chipmunks, I think. Let's get it back. Let's get it back here so the light can actually pick up the box. They're all working at a factory. I don't know what nation these come from. Like, my gut instinct says Japanese, but while the writing shares some of the characters of Japanese, or at least it looks like, a lot of these characters I don't recognize. And I know that the Japanese and Chinese written language shares characters, even though those characters don't always correlate to the same sound or word. I know that because there was someone in my Japanese class years ago, growing up, who was actually from China, and he was like, "Wait, why are we all using my letters?" And then we had to have this long discussion of the history of the Japanese written language. That Japan actually didn't have a written language until Chinese settlers, and then they took it. But the actual written language of Japan and China are different, even though they use some of the same symbols. It'd be like if you saw the letter A in another language, but it didn't make the ah sound; it made the b or the k sound. Similar to that. Okay, so I don't know the country of origin. My gut says Japanese though, because I can recognize some of the letters. I fell in love with the packaging. Never buy snack food from another country just for the packaging. Unless you're me, then do it. Because what makes these choco chips so chewy? It's a little chocolate chip, little chocolate biscuit. I'm having a hard time even pulling it apart in my mouth. They're that chewy. Okay. I'm going to hold it up with the camera and hopefully you can see it. You can't. Okay. There is a clear, almost rubber gel inside these cookies. And I believe by looking at the ingredients, it's actually some sort of rice paste. And that's how they're so chewy. I don't like them. That's my review. I don't like rice. I don't like pastes. And I don't like gelatin in my confections. And I'd be wondering, Chris, what the fuck is up with you today? What the fuck is up with you today? Let's have an ask me anything. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Literally anything. Where are my car keys? I'll tell you. But why are you so crazy today, Chris? More than normal. I damn told you I'm off my fucking meds. What do you want from me? Oh, I'm too tall. I'm too tall now. My head's getting cut up. Damn it. Can I give myself more clearance? I'm too tall. The pillow made me too tall. Oh, why are you off your meds, if you don't mind me asking? I was getting little mini. I don't want to use the S word. I don't want to say seizures, but little mini tremors. And they were fucking up my ability to sleep. Think like restless leg syndrome times 20, because I do get restless leg syndrome, as most fat people do. I'm a fat man. You saw me walk and fix the green screen. We all know that I'm fucking 300 fucking pounds. That ain't gonna shock no one in this fucking stream. We're back to the game, by the way. But it was like restless leg syndrome times 20. I'd try and lie in bed, and I would shake so badly, and it was getting to the point where I was starting to convulse even when I wasn't in bed, just sitting and working. I just seize up, and then I started involuntary screaming. The best way I can describe it, the sensation, is like, imagine you're being electrocuted. That you have this intense energy flow through you that demands an outlet. So it would manifest in violent shaking, in my legs twitching, the muscles spasming in my legs and rolling up like fucking window shades. So you consciously say, okay, I'm not going to Twitch. .tv. I'm not going to seize up. I'm not going to shake my arms or shake my leg or go, ah! You know? Which I literally would do. I know that seems like an exaggerated thing. Like, I'm making fun of people with some kind of palsy. But literally how it be sometimes. I'd be sitting here working and like, ah! Ah! Like that. So you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to suppress it. My mind over my body, right? Like a fucking anime character. Well, the energy has to go somewhere. So I'd be sitting there like, you're gonna relax, you're gonna calm down, and then, ah! And then people would run in the room and be like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Like, oh, that's nothing. Just how it be now, I guess. This is my life now.
This spell allows me to use blood from my
So I stopped
own
taking my
body
meds.
as a weapon. When struck, my enemy's blood would flow from their bodies to fill me with life. 'Tis a risk, yet the rewards are a temptation.
I'm desperately trying to see, is my head getting cut off now that I'm slightly taller in the chair? Oh. Have I always been this cast in shadow? Anyway, the pill I was taking, by the way, was methylphenidate. It's an ADHD, thank you, Calder. An ADHD medication, but someone did warn me that if I was experiencing tremors and shaking, to possibly switch medications, because that could actually lead to a permanent, like, form of palsy almost. Which terrifies the shit out of me, because I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but Parkinson's does run quite strong in my family. My grandfather had it, and now my uncle has it. So getting Parkinson's is always something that always, like, sits in the back of my mind. I'm very much like my grandfather. Physically, not in temperament, because I'm not... I don't want to say anything mean about the dead. Grandpa was a complicated man. I'll put it that way. I feel like saying that everyone's gonna think he's a racist bigot. No, that'd be my other grandpa who was a racist bigot. Just a very stern military guy. So my mom, you know, was kind of raised like really strictly. You know, but that's just, you know, fucking growing up in the 60s. What the fuck you gonna do about it, you know? That's the culture. But I'm very much like my grandfather in the fact that he went bald when he was like 20. I started going bald, kid you not, when I was 16. It was raining one day. And my friend Scott, who was one of those friends who they're your best friend, and then you realize that having this person as your friend has made your life a living hell. Like, they'll tell you, like, oh, you're my best friend, I love you so much, and they are. They mean it. They mean that they're your best friend. But they're also kind of like your own personal in-home bully. So I drank the green blood. Didn't want to do that. I got hit myself with the no-no stick. So it's raining, and the fire alarm goes off. So we all have to go outside. Because I was wondering in my head, like, why the fuck was I outside though? I was like, oh yeah, the fire alarm went off. My school constantly lit on fire. That's another story. We had a weird thing where our school was under construction while school was in session. And it was like a lot of construction. Like they were adding a whole new wing to the school. So sometimes the smoke from all the machinery would trigger the fire alarm. And lo and behold, we'd all have to go out to hit the wrong button. So I'm standing outside, and because it's so wet, my fro, yes, I had an afro. I used to have a big curly hair. Think Art Garfunkel. Gets weighed down. And my friend Scott, in front of everyone, goes, Chris, are you fucking bald? And starts showing everyone who would walk past him my bald spot. And like how bad it was. And I didn't know. That's how I learned about it. So like I went to the doctor, they put me on Propecia. Then I read about all the birth defects that kids could, you know, inherit if their parents take Propecia, so I got the fuck off that. And it wasn't until I was like 24, 25 that I said fuck it and just shaved my head completely bald. And I've been bald ever since. You know what? It used to be that I would openly pine for my hair. And I'd openly lament, like, oh, I'm going bald, I'm gonna be a freak, I'm gonna be so ugly. You know. And to me, I felt like it wasn't fair because I felt like I already had enough strikes against me. Like, oh, cool. I'm fat. I'm fucking queer. I'm ugly. And now I'm bald. I was like, what else? Oh yeah, I'm also stupid. Some would say I have a learning disability, but no, I'm stupid. I'm like, so on top of all this, I'm bald now too. That's great. But I think I actually look better without hair. You know, I've come to accept it. It's part of my persona, I guess. It's part of my look, like I've cultivated, you know? Bald, beard, glasses. Those are like the big three things that make my silhouette, I guess I should say. Oh, Scott was an amazingly lame friend. He became a drug dealer later on in life. He would steal shit from me, and then I'd buy it back from him because there was no other way to get justice. And I felt that he needed the money because I pitied him. He would beat the shit out of me because I'd never fight back. Until I started watching pro wrestling. And, one day he was doing this thing that he would always do where he'd just start punching me in front of his girlfriend. Because I was the big simpleton who wouldn't fight back. And, he was a very small kid. Very small guy. Napoleon complex. Smaller than me. I'm a pretty small guy, too. I'm 5'8". This dude was like 5'1". So he's punching me, he's punching me, he's punching me. He's slapping my head and calling me, you know, the F word and stuff. I pick him up and I sidewalk slam him through his bed, and his bed cracks in half. And after that, I said, oh, I can throw people. And you would think this is when Chris learns to defend himself. No. This is when Chris became the bully. This is when Chris starts to throw his friends. But with love. With love. I was like 25, 26 years old before I stopped. Like, you can ask Graham about this. Graham and Kyle would come over, my friend Kyle, who I think has been in a video of mine. Okay, I don't know how I get out of this. Damn it. I gotta shake the boo-boo stick again. It's called a boo-boo stick because you shake it when you do a boo-boo. I was like 25, 26 years old until I stopped, like, hitting people with a Shining Wizard. Whenever you'd sit down in a chair in my room, I'd go, Shining Wizard! And I'd run at you, and I would just pop on one knee with one foot, and then knee you in the side of the head with the other. But very lightly. I do it very lightly. I still chop people sometimes. I'll still machine gun chop my friends.
Relish, 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 relish.
So yeah, this is just gonna take me back. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What is going on? Well, I just killed the official Henkeeper and his brother. Oh my god! There is an exit. The door is just very hard to see because of the lighting. Fuck! I'm like the biggest fucking idiot in the universe. In fact, die. That's what you deserve, Kain, you moron. Oh my god. I feel like such an idiot. It's just the door was hard to see. I could have left at any fucking time. That's gonna be a classic fast forward. Chris, at the 2 hour and 16 mark, I want someone, if you're on our Discord, send me a message on Discord right now and tell me 2 hour, 16 minute, 54 seconds is the end of the fast forward period. If you could do that for me, that would be tits. Tits on a bowl. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna drink your blood. You like that? Oh, you don't like that. Well, I'm doing it anyway. So, sorry. I think it was 2 hours 16. 2 hours 16, Dee Dee. Thank you. Dee Dee, you are awesome.
This spell allows me to enslave my
and this
enemies,
spell allows me
giving
to enslave my
control of
enemies.
Their bodies. When I release my grip, their bodies will shrivel and die as I displace their souls and replace them with my own.
You better watch out. You about to feel my grip. Did you hear that? You about to feel my grip, son. Get him like that. Get him like that. Huh? Like Baron von Raschke, you gonna get the grip. How's the stream going, says Macrame Wounds? Wouldn't you like to fucking know? I've been pissed off all day. I've been talking shit about you, Macrame Wounds. There's something you don't know about Macrame Wounds. She likes to eat with macrame spoons. Word up. I love you. You know I love you. I love you, Macrame Wounds. And I get to say that. I actually do love her. I know her IRL. She's not, this isn't like some kind of weird... I almost said psychic. What's this is some parasocial relationship shit. So I get to say the L word with her. I can say the other L word for the rest of you people, which is like. That I like you. And some of you I like a lot. But I don't like it when streamers say they love their fans. That's always creepy as shit to me. Oh, I love you all so much. I gotta go to the Citgo Energy Bank. But you guys allow me to live my dream and do blah blah blah, and I love you so much. It's like, cool. Maybe don't love me, fucking psycho. Now I get to be this cool character. Oh, he died. I want to be Red Cloak Stick Man. He's my favorite Legacy of Kain character. Ah, goddamn it, he got hit by the ball. Red Cloak Stick Man, you're the fucking worst Legacy of Kain character. I hate you. I use all my energy banks on this shit. Aha. But perhaps. Become this guy. Flip it a switch. He dies. And I just go home. No, but there was a life vial. Oh, I can't just forget about that. Ah, but there's one of these. Fuck. Oh, hell, but fuck yeah. Okay, you, my dude, you're annoying. That didn't kill you. I'm scared of you now. I'm gonna slow your roll. Slow your roll, biscuit boy. I don't know what that did. I flipped the switch and I have no idea what it did. Okay. So now We're gonna do some advanced Legacy of Caning. The stun spell. Here's why. I believe it uses less magic than the drink blood from afar spell. Shit, but I can't... Ugh. That's not an advanced strategy, Chris. That's an idiot strategy. Okay. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. I don't nearly have enough magic. Oh, but I can just leave. But again, I want that extra blood vial. I want to increase my base health. Mutant League Football, here we go. Oh, fuck, that skeleton has a scimitar. So the official hint keeper's like, I'm done playing. Fuck off. Oh, I killed my twin brother. Oh, mom's gonna be so fucking mad. I can't believe I just did that. Kain, what have you made me do? You and your mind control spell. Who thought a vampire with the ability to control minds would do something so devilishly evil? I want that goddamn power up. I blew up the wrong person. I just said turn off sticky keys. Why is... What the fuck? What is going on? I just turned them off and then every time I hit the button, it's like boop boop. It's like R2-D2 fucking trying to talk to me. Great, now I'm back to square one. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, taste my blade. Got it. I'm so fucking cool. I'm the coolest fucking streamer you'll ever see. But now I want that one. I want that power up. I want it. And I'm out of energy banks. Yeah, R2-D2 was in the game. Macrame. Kain has a little robot friend. That's why I'm in Dagobah right now, if you notice. I'm in... Oh, wait. I forgot. Macrame has never seen Star Wars. Like, any of them. Part of me pities her for that, but part of me also envies her for that. Okay, I'm fucking done. I'm done with this fucking swamp. Can we leave? Oh, it's the Moaning Castle. No, it's just this dude. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do this. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, this is a deceptively large place.
Bay Victor! Bay Victor!
Are these guys like stronger than Kain? I'm wondering. They beat the shit out of him quite easily. But guess what, boys? Guess what, boys? That's right, boys. The whole family. Family style. Buca de Beppo. What was that lady's problem? She's got some anger issues. Oh, I think she's also a vampire. We're starting to see more vampires. We're starting to see some vampire on vampire violence here. This is some real this is some real Vampire the Masquerade shit. Oh no, are these puzzles? Am I only supposed to be doing the green ones and not the red ones? Thank you. Level up my base magic. Upgrade my base health. Debase myself on Twitch.com by lifting up my shirt and rubbing my belly. Remember, if you want to donate, donations are always welcome. $10 will get you a call on the Superstar Hotline. Talk to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Talk to Terry Funk. Talk to Macho Man Randy Savage. I am going to add some more people. If people want me to. Maybe I'll add, Skeletor. Who knows? And you could ask them a question. Or, you know, you could do that thing where you have them say whatever you want them to say. You want to hear Stone Cold Steve Austin sing a song? You want to hear Stone Cold Steve Austin review a book? He'll do it. $10. The streams have to be profitable or else I feel sad. That's a society we live in. You can't have hobbies. You always got to be on a grind. Just like my favorite monster from Gears of War. Grind. Okay, so the green ones have to be on, the red ones have to be off. That's what I'm learning. And, how about that? How about I just turn to a werewolf and do this? There we go.
The sword ravages flesh with teeth of metal and flame, leaving only scorched remains.
So not good for killing people with, because I want to eat people. But if I want to fuck up some zombos, holler at your boy. Give me some of that juice. Thank you. Yeah, come back from that. Your boy got a flaming sword. Like Michael from Grand Theft Auto. Or the Bible. I always assumed they were the same character. Hey, Mikey, why do you got a flaming sword now? Grand Theft Auto, baby! That's our next full playthrough. We're gonna play through all of Grand Theft Auto 5. I think people are still talking about Windows in the chat, which means I gotta make this stream more interesting. No one is going to subscribe, no one is going to follow, and no one is going to tell their friends. Because instead of playing funny vampire game, I'm talking about Windows. No, it's fine. I'm not one of those assholes who are like, chat, let's stay on topic, please. Because, you know, it's whatever, you know? Because I've seen some streams where like the streamer will just outright yell, and not in a funny way, like Wayne and Co. or New Legacy.
Vorador would choose a dwelling so perilous to him. The swamp could only offer a vampire hazard and pain.
Yeah, that sucks. Then again, we don't always get to choose where we live. I live in Texas, which is a deeply homophobic state, full of right-wing nut jobs who carry around fucking semi-auto rifles wherever they go. Anyway, like Wayne and company, like Balp and New Legacy Inc., they yell at their chat, but it's always like a bit. It's always funny. But I've seen streams where like people will like ban people for getting off topic, and it's like, what do you mean off topic? It's a fucking. Should the stream 100% always be about Legacy of Kain?
Vorador's keep was hidden deep within the turbulent forest, nestled among vines and creepers that clung desperately to its dark, weathered stone.
Guys, if I see people in the chat and you're not talking about the Termagant Forest, I'm gonna start banning. The ban hammer's gonna come down quick, and the next person to not talk about the Termagant Forest will get timed out for 1 billion years. I'm looking.
The luxury with which this Vorador surrounded himself was impressive. His wealth would shame the haughty nobles of my former court.
Dee, I said Termagant Forest. 1 billion years of darkness. 1 billion years! No. But yeah, feel free to talk about where the fuck you want to as long as it's not offensive in the chat. I'm saying, no, Dee, come back! Dee, no. I actually think you're cool. Unlike the rest of these noobs, is I guess what that sentence insinuates, and for that I'm sorry. No, so yeah, talk about where the fuck you want to, but if I do notice, like, people are like talking about something completely unrelated to the game or unrelated to something I was talking about, that's not like a failure on your part because you're a bad audience member. It's a failure on my part for not being entertaining, or maybe like an indicator that I picked a game that wasn't interesting. But yeah, it's my job to entertain you, not your job to be properly entertained.
That this vulgar display of fortune remained undisturbed was a testament of fear's dominion over greed.
People in the chat, are you more scared or more greedy? By nature.
Their charms were almost visible through the gauze of their clothing, yet beauty such as theirs delivered only death. For these were Vorador's pets, nothing more than beasts, slave to his will and the easy prey he provided. Vampires, all of them, held in thrall by one stronger still.
Okay, so he's like a Dracula. He's got his posse. I'd say brides, but I mean, there's some dudes there too. Vorador swings both ways. He knows what's up. Tell me what's the word up. Oh yeah, I got a sword just for you guys. Also, check this out. Oh, they don't care about the bone armor anymore. I guess if you put it on in front of them, it doesn't fool them, which it shouldn't. Scared. Everyone's more scared than greedy. You know what? I'm a pretty scared person, but I'm also a very greedy person. I think I might actually be more greedy than scared by nature. Some of you might say that's a lie. Like, oh, Chris, that's not true. I know you. You're fucking terrified of everything. You're always like one mean comment away from a nervous breakdown. But I don't think you know the depths of my greed. in the dead of night the things I think about. That's right. I own 4 PS5s. And I've never even opened one of them. I lay atop them at night like a fucking dragon guarding a hoard of gold. I like how there's like a little vampire kitchen. Hey baby, check out this trick. Can Vordo do this shit? Oh fuck, you fucked it up! You fucked it up! You fucked it up! You... It was so cool. Can't believe she fucked it up.
Vorador's pantry. A vampire's feast. Like cattle awaiting slaughter, men and women dangled from the rusted hooks upon the dungeon walls. Blood and viscera frosted the dirt and stone. The abundance nearly overwhelmed me. For blood is the life.
Yeah, we get it. You love the stuff. Whoa, she can teleport.
Very Victor!
My enemies are quite vicious, and the Chaos Armor extracts from them a heavy price for their bloodlust. The blows are meant for me, but it is their bodies that carry the wounds.
Okay, dude, it's an armor with spikes on it. Like, we get it. Like, everyone can do that. I could just put spikes on my clothing right now. I don't know the legality. I was gonna say something that you could do to your clothing that could possibly, hurt individuals that would pat you down, if you get my drift. But I don't know the legality of it, so I think I'm gonna be quiet about that for now. But there is something you can do just by going to a local hardware store, if thou wish to. I think I was supposed to take over that guy's mind. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, please.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Oh wait, there's no one to take over his mind. How the fuck do I get over there? Okay. I turn to this guy, and I just beat the game as him. That's the legacy of Craig now. Oh, this is gonna increase my health immensely. Good thing I picked up this magic orb. Hey, stupid. Instead of Evictus, I go, hey, stupid. I'm Craig. And there we go. Oh, I died now, I guess. Fuck. That was my whole legacy. My adventure is over. Who will be the next to answer adventure's call? Will it be you? Who the fuck knows? I can't remember who it was who thought he was saying, I think it was my mom actually, because I used to play this as a kid. Thought he was always saying, hey Victor. Hey Victor! The fuck you doing? Oh, R2. I keep hitting disable it! If I see sticky keys come up again, I'm gonna fucking scream. And no, this is an old as balls game. I can't tell to use another button than shift. This game is literally old as balls. It's old as my balls. It's old as my testicles. I did not have testicles until I was like 7. They don't teach you that. But some people get their testicles late in life. That's just how it is. Fuck it, I'm done. 4-door, your house sucks. It's fancy as shit, but like, I don't like all your ghouls or ghosts or goblins. Just gonna come over here and flip this switch. And voila, that was my legacy. I did it. That was the legend of Mira. I don't like. I don't like you. I don't. Oh. Guess what? Guess what? Werewolf for a split second. Pick up the power up. Back to vampire. That's how you do it. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, I can just do that. Oh shit! The mist! I forgot.
Oh, to bathe in the blood of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants. Beware those with tainted blood.
Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. Whoa. Tainted blood. Wah, wah. Hit him with some of the Legacy of Kain shit. Oh. Oh, delicious. This is his dumbest armor yet, by the way. Looking at this shit. It's too much. Kain, it's too much. You're extra.
The room I had entered had but one purpose. The torture and execution of human beings for the sadistic pleasure of its engineer. Blood was splattered on every surface, coating the spikes that jutted from the walls and filming the stone floor. The dread and agony of victims past still echoed through the lethal walls. A symphony of terror and agony filled the air. Then, from amidst the cacophony of screaming souls came the perverse laughter of the vampire himself.
Yes, this room was manufactured for one reason. It's for the engineer. That's why there's a sentry over there. Dispenser.
And upon the wall, scribbled in blood, were the words, Manus Celer Die.
Again, why would he know Latin?
Amongst Vorador's possessions, I found an ancient chronicle.
Of Riddick!
Long ago, vampires grew in such number so as to capture the attention of the Circle. The Order of the Sarafan, or the Angels of Light as they were called, was instated to counter the menace. Thus, the Vampire Purge began.
Oh, I hate those films. The regular Purge, say what you want, but I think now we got Vampire Purge, like jumping the shark. Come on. I apologize for that joke. You know what? You don't come to the streams for that type of nonsense. That was just real bad. Vampire Purge. Jesus Christ, Chris. Could it be more obvious?
That's the name of a movie. Chris, it's funny because the movie is called The Purge, but he said The Vampire Purge.
Forged
by who? Rigatoni? Give me some of your magic. So we can take over your brothers. Ah, that's why this room exists. That's for when I fuck up and I use an energy bank. That would suck to die and then your ghost gets put in a vampire prison. Your ghost? Your goat? My goats! Vorador, you son of a bitch! You put my goats in a vampire's prison! Zombie goats, leave this house!
The tapestries wove a tale of chaos ignited, an orgy of fire and pain. Undead beings with rotted skins caked with sulfur and ash beckoned at me through a burning abyss. Their tortured stares were a testimonial to the price of weakness. Their fate would not find me. Yet blood calls to blood.
Yeah, we get it. You're the best vampire who's ever lived, despite the fact you've been around for like a weekend. Okay, 2 weeks almost. It's been 12 days, apparently. No, yeah, the game keeps track of how many days it is. Kain's been around for 2 weeks, and yet he acts like he's the greatest vampire who's ever lived. Like, dude, come the fuck on. Get over yourself. Their fate would not find me, because I just fucking rule like that. Then again, I have like murdered like 20 goddamn vampires. But I assume these are like the Bush League vampires, if they all just live with this one old dude and he bosses them around. Time to fight Vorador. This boss battle's been coming, baby. I can't wait. Oh wait, no. No, never mind.
In the bowels
time to have a nice
Black
dinner with
Forest, I
Vorador.
found something worse than hell. A vision of what I was becoming.
It's not often I see one of our own, especially one as young and foolish as yourself.
You have a whole castle full of vampires, dude.
Drink deep and indulge your gift.
Gift? Vorador thought my curse a blessing. That we were gods. That mortals offered their blood as sacrifice so that we could enjoy our supernatural powers. And somewhere, deep inside my new self, I knew that he was right. That mortal dreams were prayers. Prayers to us. Begging us for power. I pondered this as the decadent old fool prattled on about his past.
Hey, remember this cutscene? Running it again. Third time, baby.
A boorish account of how he defeated Malek of the Seraphim and took his vengeance upon the Circle of Nine for supporting the Seraphim Holy War to exterminate us.
We've all seen. If they show the Malek thing again, I'm gonna be pissed. Not this part, but the him getting turned into a zombie
Call your
skeleton.
dogs. They
armor.
can feast on your corpses.
So it was Vorador who let the dogs out. Let that be a lesson to you. We now know the answer, Baja Men. Bye, macrame. Ah, yeah. See, I got the extended cut on Blu-ray. Like, the entire fight scene is so much better. I mean, all that choreography went to waste. When they could have just cut out the scene where the dude sweeps the floor for 20 minutes. Ah, hits him with the green. Oh, is he gonna hit him with the blue? No, he disappears.
After slaughtering 6 of the sheep, I defeated their pathetic little shepherd, Malek. Since then, our kind has not bothered with the cattle, except to feed. And I suggest you do the same. Meddling with the affairs of man can do us no good. Seraphan witch hunts are much too tedious to concern ourselves with. Am I understood, Kain? Good. Take this ring. If you ever need assistance, it will summon you. Despite your youthful arrogance, you amuse me, Kain. It would be such a pity to lose you to the abyss. Now be gone.
Black hole slam! That'd be awesome if Abyss just showed up, did a black hole slam and left. Well, Vordor, thanks for the cutscene. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
My visit with Voida
I guess we're engaged now.
My resolve. His power uncontested by mortals, he had fallen to another enemy. Decadence has claimed itself many a great warrior.
I'm Kain, and I will literally look down on everyone. Kain would meet God and be like, the boring old fool thinks himself a god! In name only.
Bay Victor! Bay Victor! Bay Victor!
Attila the Hun, one of the greatest warriors history has ever known. But his head looks stupid. Why do you have a pointy head? I hate it. And I hate you. I'm so much cooler. I'm Kain. A legacy of Kain. That Kain. I'm so much cooler than Attila the Hun and this green Yoda fuck, even though I'm gonna marry him.
And so I left that place, with clear knowledge of what sort of monster I would become if I let my curse consume me, and with an ally for the future.
Yeah, dude, you are that monster.
The axes.
Like, at no point have you shown any, like, guilt or hesitancy with the horrific murders you've been committing.
A triad congregates at the roof of the world, Kain. A plot to twist the land, to shape the world.
Triad means triangle.
North is where your vengeance lies.
Thank you. Thank you, Megabyte. I love you, Megabyte. Thank you. Kain's gotta go fight the Chinese mafia now. Fuck. That sucks for him. The fucking triad? They don't fuck around, dude. They could slit your throat, hang you upside down on a hook, and bleed you out like you're some Peking duck. Triad do not fuck around. You think the Yakuza are hard? No, those Japanese dandy boys, they're all playing UFO catchers to make a crying little girl feel better about her parents divorcing. At least that's what the video games taught me. The Triad, they'll shoot you with a bazooka. Oh god, they also have crows. The Triad has aligned with the crows. I don't think there are any Asian people in the Legacy of Kain series. Calder. I was responding to Calder. That someone in the chat said, I just realized some people might not be paying super close attention to the chat when I rebroadcast these. By the way, rebroadcasts of old streams will be coming. I have a backlog I need to get through. Again, I've been working really hard on a commission.
In my travels, I learned much about the legend of Janos Audron. Here in this quaint pastoral village of Ustenheim, that dark enemy was born. Janos preyed upon its peasants until he was finally hunted down and executed.
He ruled. If I was going to make a movie, I'd have him be played by René Auberjonois. See, look, Kane's all like... Oh, anyway. So Calder Gaming in the chat said, this doesn't seem like the kind of game that would portray Chinese villains with any sense of tact. I don't think we'd ever know because, like I said, I don't believe there are any. Fuck, I hate saying this, but as the words are leaving my mouth, I don't think there's any non-white people in this series. I know it's an older game, but come on. This is gonna be a rant. Oh, it's coming. Ah! I can feel the change. I can feel the change coming over me. Chris is going to rant about fantasy games based on Europe that have no non-white characters in it. We're gonna hear the rant in a second, folks. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Are you fucking ready for full-blown SJW Polygon article writing, Chris? Because here we go. For a while, there were debates on whether games based on fantasy Europe, your Witchers, your fucking... what's that game with the fucking... Fuck. Oh, I already forgot. Kingdom Come. Your fucking... I'm drawing a blank. I hyped it up too much, now I'm drawing a blank. Specifically, it was a, Chivalry. Chivalry and Mordhau and games like that, where, yeah, they're trying to be, like, realistic, but they're still based in a fantasy setting. There's no real Agatha, you know, empire or bullshit like that. But people were upset because you couldn't make a non-white character in games like that, and people were upset because there weren't a lot of non-white people in, like, games like The Witcher. And you'd always see the same little fucking chodes show up in the comment sections or on Steam or having a hot take on Twitter where they'd push their fucking glasses up like I just did and go, well, the game is based on an idyllic version of Europe and Europeans wouldn't even know what a black person looks like and they'd have little dealings with Asian folks unless they were Marco Polo, of course. You'd get that comment all the time. And whenever you see someone say something like that, that's just a bigot who wants to have their cake and eat it too. Because what they want is the idyllic fantasy version of Europe. But their fantasy is that people of color don't exist. Because let me tell you something about the history of Europe during times of great strife. There's something called the fucking Moor invasion, where a large group of people of color inhabited Spain for quite some time. Yeah. There you go. There's people of color in those scenarios. Let me tell you about another scenario that was very important in medieval history in Europe. The Crusades? Yeah. Pretty sure the Crusades had plenty of people of color. So this whole idea that, like, if a peasant in your fantasy European game would have their fucking mind blown if they saw a non-white person is preposterous. It's fucking ludicrous.
The poor wretch was warped beyond recognition. To think it was once human.
It's Jabba the Hutt. I should have saved that glub glub gab glab thing right there. Oh, fuck! She was just fucking full of guts. I'm about to die. I'm just straight up about to die. I'm gonna go home. I don't know about you motherfuckers, but I'm going home. Anyway, so as I was saying...
Sanctuary.
Yeah, thank you, Dee Dee. It's also fantasy, so you could make it for people exist in your fantasy world. Yeah, so like, I remember a lot of debate happened around The Witcher not having people of color. And the person pretty much she was defending CD Projekt Red. They're of the mind that the makers of the game were Polish. And because their game was all based on Polish mythology. Oh, these games are all based on Polish mythology. So they should take place in a place akin to Poland. And thus they wouldn't have people of color. They just wouldn't have people of color in that area. Sorry. That's fine, I guess, if you are writing historical fiction. The Witcher is not historical fiction. The Witcher, motherfuckers, doesn't just take place in Poland. You also go to other countries. I died, but that's fine. I saved. I can come back. The Witcher specifically deals with a woman who has the power to travel across different planes and dimensions. So even with interdimensional travel added to your game's lore, every elf, every dwarf, every witch has to be a Caucasian person. That's where I call bullshit. I guess prime reality, the reality we live in, is the only reality with Asian people and black people in it. And Hispanic people. In the realm of The Witcher, it's all honkies. It's honkies all the way down. If you're a dwarf, you're a honky. If you're an elf, you're a honky. Honkies, honkies, honkies. I think in the expansion pack they added people of color, and I know that CD Projekt Red made it right. With like the Gwent game, the cards had people of color. I'm not bitching about CD Projekt Red. Of all the stuff they've done to their employees, I'm not gonna, bash them over the head. I'm bitching about the people who defended that shit instead of like helping, because CD Projekt Red kind of went, yeah, you're right. We should probably have black people in the game. Our bad. And that's cool for them to do that. That's the right thing to do. I get upset when I see so many people try and defend the fact that Europe was just this completely white entity that was completely white for thousands of years and they had no idea what the outside world looked at. Because again, that's a child's understanding of Europe. When they had trade with Arabic people, they had wars with Arabic people, they knew Hispanic people. I think that was the one thing that pissed me off the most, is someone said that they wouldn't know what Spanish people were in the Witcher games. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess Poland wasn't aware of fucking Spain. And I know there's a difference between Latino people in what is called white Spanish, but still, to blanketly say it wouldn't have Spanish people in these games. It's like Spain, one of the biggest empires in all of Europe, who fucking ran the seas for generations. Stop playing cutscenes. But yeah, that was my big SJW crybaby moment. Thanks for watching Legacy of Kain.